Hello, YouTube world. My name is Joshua Wilburn, and I'm here for my official first review. And today, I'm filming outside because it's a beautiful day. I'm in a good mood because I'm about to review one of my favorite movies of all time, Live Freaky, Die Freaky. Now, Live Freaky, Die Freaky is written and directed by John Roker, and this was his first feature film. For those of you who don't know, it's a still frame, stop motion, claymation, dark comedy musical based on the Manson family. Yeah, as soon as I saw it in a thrift shop, I was intrigued. The film stars. It doesn't really star any actors. It really stars just a bunch of musicians. It stars Billy Joe Armstrong, Trey Cole, Mike Dirnt from Green Day. It also stars a bunch of people from the Go-Go's, Rancid, um, Good Charlotte, Blink-182. I know I'm missing a few people. Please forgive me. I just don't know on the top of my head. Um, so I was intrigued by this movie, by its cast, and by its premise because at the time I was a freshman in high school, and it was the first time I read Helter Skelter. So I was researching a little bit into Manson. And when I saw this movie, I thought, okay, this is going to be a funny, good film, and it was good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was really good. It was different from what I expected, but uh, when you got an animation about the Manson family, I guess you're supposed to suspect it to be totally messed up. Um, the first thing that you see in this movie when you turn it on is a like 5 second warning saying this is not for those who have good taste. Basically, not for those who are easily offended. And it does not lie. This movie, I think, works on offending people. It plays on just trying to be different and being artistic, like by being different. Um, it At first it starts out as this gloomy, like weird sort of psychedelic film where like there's symbolism every which way you look, and then there's the main character Haiti, who is based on one of the Manson family girls, and it's basically her being the narrative to the story, telling you from the family's perspective on why and what and why they did what they did. Um, One thing I will say about this movie is that what's the best way of putting this? Hmm. It's funny, but there's some immature jokes in there, but it's obvious that they put it in there on purpose. It's not like them trying to be goofy funny. Like it's them like legitimately being like dick and fart jokes and all over the place. There's a million different names in this movie about vagina. Like there's a lot of vagina names in here that I've never heard of before, and now like yeah, it definitely beats out Gran Torino for most offensive terms in one movie, which is hard to do. The film first came out in 2005, I believe. The film first came out in 2005, and it had a limited release. And shit, it's windy. It had a limited release. I believe it came out in the Chinese theater, and all the musicians were there. Everyone was having a good time. And then after that, it didn't really have a theatrical run, so that's sort of why this movie never really got the publicity it deserved. But it is released on DVD, even though it's really hard to find. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really, really hard to find. I found it on luck in a thrift shop, and then my dog ruined it, so it was a bit scratched up. Then my friend stole it and ran away from home, never to be heard of again. But I was mainly pissed because she took my movie, which is I wasn't that good of a friend of hers, but she was a fan of the bands in the movie, so I lent it to her. And then of course the day after she runs away. Yeah. Um, the pros of this movie are basically it has a really good underlying point to the movie. Like this isn't just a movie that they just decided to make because they thought, hey, this is going to be really artistic and really different. It is really artistic and really different, but it has a point. It has a point to it that I think like people need to learn from the Manson family, and that point is don't be a sheep. Don't just do what you're told. Be yourself. Be your own person. And I really think John Rooker really pulled that through. He's a really cool guy. I've talked to him on a few occasions. He's a really cool guy. He's really artistic and has his own way of doing things. Like he definitely has his mark on things. Like there would be people, like you watch a movie and you know it's a Tarantino film. You know it's a Kevin Smith film. You know it's a Spielberg film. Like this guy hasn't done too much, but he's done enough where you could tell, like, okay, this is a John Roker film. Um, Negatives. I don't really have anything negative against this movie, except that if you're easily offended, don't watch it. I'm not gonna lie, there is a lot of offensive stuff in this. But you know, if you are really lighthearted, like you just you'll laugh at Dick and Fart jokes, then this movie is for you. It truly is. uh, okay, I got a negative. This movie, sad but true, makes you want Sharon Tate to die because the voice in it is just so annoying. The one who plays Sharon Tate is Kelly Osbourne, but she goes by a different name. Her voice is so annoying in this. It's like you want her to die. You want this character to be gone. And when finally the Manson family comes, they kill everyone. And oh wait, spoiler: the Manson family kill everyone. When they finally kill her, like everyone who watches the movie is like relieved. Ah, thank God that's over with. And then her decapitated head talks. And then everyone's like, "Ugh!" And I loved how Roker sort of used that to his event. I think he knew that like people wanted, which is again, it's really messed up, but it's really enjoyable. I would give this rating a buy it. Obviously a 4 out of 5. I loved this movie without a doubt, but it's not the greatest film ever. Like I will say that I love it and I watched it at least 100 times. I'll watch it 100 times more. Um, but it's not for everyone. You know, like I don't think that everyone would enjoy this movie. Obviously, I think a lot of people would be offended by it, but again, it sort of plays on that, and it's because of that this movie is really special to me, especially because it really came. I saw at the time in my life where I really needed a movie like this. Like I was used to the cookie cutter. Here's your movie. Here's your movie. Here's your movie. This movie is really different. It's really great. Check it out if you can find it. Buy it, or if you go on Blockbuster online and rent it. I know Netflix has it. I think they only have it on delivery though, so you can't do it on demand. You'd have to order it and have it delivered to your house. But go check it out. Now, originally I was going to do the Avengers review for my first review, but I really want to do this film first. So check out my next video. It's going to be the Avengers review. I might go on a rant on that one too, just how I did this one. So please subscribe, and if you like my reviews, check out. Well, I don't really have any other reviews out right now, but check out my future reviews when they come out. And if you like my reviews like this, check out some of my favorite reviews sites are the Schmoes Know channel on YouTube and Jeremy Johns. Those are really cool guys. They really review films, and it's really fun. Check those out. And good day to you, YouTube community. Goodbye.